we'll come back soon. Oh, bringing it back here, we've got Eddie the Cab, super grinning frog raising here. He's been shoved on by Spencer Dog. 3.5 to call this off, so he's got the chips to do it. Yeah, he does. Ace Jack, Ace 4. Well, Ace 4 in real trouble here. Still in trouble. And it's goodbye Ace 4. What the hell am I talking about? I'm blind. Oh my god. I missed that. And Spencer Dog, I just don't believe I missed that. Jesus, man, I'm not paying attention. I've got another table running in the bottom left that you can't see. I'm having a wee interesting look at there. Ace 4, Ace Jack, and what a lucky devil Spencer Dog here. Under normal circumstances, he'd be gone here. But look, split pot on that. Extremely lucky there. Oh my word. Well, here we go again. Eddie Cab here raising. Spencer Dog reshoves. Ace 9, Queen 9. Ooh, and it's, oh my god, the Queen hits. Well, that's lucky. Very lucky. And Spencer Dog woke up with a genuine hand there, and 3 out of there for the grinning frog, and that's pretty sick, I have to say. Well, here we go, people. It's a top 10, so let's say congratulations to the following. I've been obviously pausing this for some time just to keep the video length reasonable. 4-bet bluff here, well done, mate. Not boy here. Connectors has made a top 10, well done. Dexterous, One Kino, Nydia, Dare You to Call, Cyclone, Eddie Cab, and Land Ledge. Land Ledge on 53.8k. Excuse me, I feel like going to the toilet and barfing looking at that chip stack. Ooh, all-in situation here whilst we're ranting there a little bit. One Kino shoving, Ace King, pair of Queens. Queens looking good, 73%. Oh dear Lord. Rank rotten with the Ace King, taking out Queens. And that's just luck. Aquino there, 27k, just shoves it in with Ace King and gets super lucky on the turn there. Nasty. You action here, Lanebridge raising, shoved by Nutboy. Which, to be brutally honest, against this type of player is probably the perfect play. Let's see if he calls off. Thinking about it now, aren't you? Takes a decent hand to call that shove. And he backs off. Just missed that hand, guys. A6 here versus King 10, and it was raised flat call here from the big blind with the grinning frog. It's check on the flop. Really don't like that with the Ace King. Sorry, the Ace 6. Should have bet out on that dry looking flop. King pops out, and obviously as soon as the King comes, Eddie the Cab is going in zero. He's going nowhere. Check, bet, call, check, bet, all in, and it's goodbye 4-bet bluff. And the mistake there is not c-betting on the flop. Oops. Well, people, we're down to the top 8 here, and everybody's cashed here, so well done to Nutbox, Connectors, Dexterous, Lenko, Day to Call, Cyclone, Eddie Cab, and good old Lane Ledge. So nice one, guys. Wee bit of cash into the piggy bank. Mini raise here under the gun by Dexterous. Oh, and look at Nutboy shoving his stack there. Ace King, Ace King. Well, split pot. Brave call there by I know a lot of you think that's an automatic call here, but that's a drawing hand here, and considering Nutbox has made the move, Dexterous here with these 12,000 stack had to call off on a draw basically. Well, raise raise here from 1 kilo early position. Lane ledge repops back smallish. Interesting stuff here with these 46k behind him. 1 kilo here. Let's see what he does. He's got to stack the flat call that and see if he can hit, but no. Recognizing strongish holding there from lane ledge, he backs off. Well, interesting stuff here. Raised by Nutboy. Connectors just shoves his stack here, making a stand. Remember, Nutboy's been quite active in the last few hands, so let's see if he's got a genuine hand here or not. No, he hasn't. And Connectors with the variable, lost my tongue there, valuable repop, gets himself up to 12.8, so well done, mate. Ooh, Days to Call raising here. Cyclone shoves right back up his left nostril. And Days to Call backs right off. Ooh, action here. 1 kilo raising, and he's been repopped by Eddie Cab. Blinds 800, 400, 800 antes. This is a big call for him. 1 eco. Yeah, and he fills his pants and runs away, and the grinning frog takes it down. Yo, sick stuff here. Ace Queen versus Queens, and look at that flop. Yuck. 3 outs for the Ace Queen. Super lucky. 0 skill there. And 1 Ikino there. Ah, man, that's just rank. 1 Ikiko's taking out Dexterous, and Dexterous must be bailing on that one, and I don't blame him. That's just such bad luck. And look at that, he types in capital letters, nice. And that's just super unlucky, Dexterous. Very unlucky, mate. Well, we've got an all-in shove here, pre-flop here. 7s v Ace Jack. Ooh, nasty set. Ciao, Ace Jack. You see it, up to 67,000. What a big hand there for Lane Ledge. And I have to say, this boy's run really hot. Been super lucky in a few occasions. That bluff from Bear. And there's Connector saying bye, Bear. And, well, let's just look at that one again. Connectors with Ace Jack. Going for it from the big blind versus the 7s. And Lane Ledge with the big stack is always going to call off for the pair. Well, Lane Ledge winning another hand. And poor old Eddie the Frog made a mistake there. He put 1,200 down when it was meant to be 12,000. And that's a bit of a mistake there, Eddie Cab. Ooh, pair 9's calling off here. So what we got here? We got a raise here from Day to call. Call. Oh, check the flop. Don't like that. 9's really should have had a bet at that, and they don't. So it's check, bet, call by the 9s on that turn card. And to be honest with you, Eddie, the fact that you made a mistake with the 1,200 where instead of being 12,000, trust me, Lane Ridge would have called you off without a hesitation. So you saved yourself some money. Well, a little bit of action here. Lane Ridge here raising in late position, and when Aquino here has called him King 8 on the flop with 2 diamonds, 6 in the middle. Well, that's a bit tentative by both of them. I thought maybe a wee 3,000 bet there from one of them would take that down, but hey. Well, one Aquino might try that. No, he doesn't try it. Well, come on, that's 2 weak chips. 1,000 chips. He gets called. Check there by one Aquino. And now Lane Ridge bets the full pot as he hit the flush. And when Aquino here backs right off. Laneridge's bet there really wasn't good enough before the river. Needs to be a wee bit more than that. 1,000 is just like pussy stuff. All in here. Cyclone. And he's pretty desperate with his stack. All in here. Ace King 5-6. Ooh, nasty. Goodbye 5-6. Which should have happened, to be brutally honest, earlier on. Bear had his Ace King. So when Aquino there hits a big hand at the right time, and dare you to call. Remember, called off with 5-6 suited against Bear's Ace King, only to miracle on the turn. 3 of a kind. Oof. Oh, action here. We're going to raise, repop, all in here by Eddie Cab. Dare you to call here with only 8,000 behind him on a 7-7-3 flop. Has he been caught with his hands in the cookie jar? The fact that he's not snap called, yeah, you've been caught big time, man. The snout was well and truly in the cookie jar, and Eddie Cab has just beaten you on the head. Now we'll taunt him in the chat box. Well, day to call, shoved on the last hand, and here he is again, just shoving again, so he's just desperation here. It's just like shove and hope. And hope they can pick up the blinds without anybody challenging him to get back into the game. So, will one Aquino call him off? No. That's 2 in a row he's been able to steal. Will they go for 3? Well, in the big blind, I'd be surprised unless he's got a hand. Well, reasonable raise here from the grinning frog, Eddie Cab. Lane Ledge calls that. Interesting. Does anybody in the blind have the coconuts to shove on these two? Well, when Aquino calls and dare you to call calls, Ace Jack 8. Wow. It's rainbow 9.6 in the middle. So we've got check check. 4.5 maybe to 5 max as a bet. Yeah, he goes 9.6 full pot. Well, that's interesting. Well, it does the job, takes it down without any grief, so hey, I'm sure he won't complain. Oh, here we go, people, with heads up here with Lane Ledge versus Eddie Cab here, and it's, ooh, we had a bet call there, and then there we go, Lane Ledge firing out there on the turn. Queen A6 there. So it's heads up here, Eddie Cab versus Lane Ledge. 70.9 versus 107.7. Lane Ledge raising there, sorry. Interesting bet there by Eddie Cab. Bet call. Well, there we go. Check. Check fold. 23 in the middle, and a very quick Lane Ledge 15k there. Very confident.